Detachment is not to distance yourself from people or things, but to have a space where you are not instinctively drawn towards. There is a beautiful verse in Bhagavad Gita that says, "Detachment is not that you own nothing, detachment means nothing owns you." It's always beneficial to catch oneself, take a step back and say why I am being drawn towards, what's happening. Is there a rejection that is seeking attention or validation? Detachment is the superpower which is practiced by successful people. It avoids emotions to take over and dictate your behavior, which is most of the time it's an instinctive reaction that harms relations and your reputation. Being detached, you are able to allow the prefrontal cortex of the brain to engage fully because this is the last part that gets activated. This is also called operating on higher self decisions. You don't get jumpy and you get time to read the situation and give the best response. No response is also a response in certain situations. I heard Nelson Mandela narrating a story about his father. He used to go with his father to the meetings with the elders of the village. His father was a village head and always used to hear everyone speak and then give his response at the last. This made him more respectable as he gave space to everyone to speak, and this also gave him enough inputs to select the best answer to the issue on hand. Detachment allows you to avoid mistakes that occur due to emotional influence. And we know if the emotions get a free hand, they can create havoc in all aspects of life. I come across so many relationship issues with my workshop participants, but they are glad to learn a way out of it. I have seen a dedicated mother going through struggle and pain and still was hit by her son. Excessive love and attachment also sometimes becomes toxic in relationships. Here, emotional stability comes in the picture. In fact, more than 80% of your growth and progress is determined by what level of emotional quotient you have. It's very important you learn detachment and the underlying belief system that allows you to be calm and detached. Detachment sounds very easy, but believe me, I had to catch myself thousands of times to master it fully, and I now teach a very simple and neuroscientific way of learning it in my webinars. When you learn to stay a little farther that emotional embroilment, mental clarity is what you get, and that avoids any harmful response that may come out of your mouth. I once got a call from one of my clients who worked on himself and was practicing detachment. He said everything seems to come to him naturally. It's like when you try to catch butterflies, they fly away, but when you create a beautiful garden and that's your inner peace and detachment, butterflies come towards this peace and serenity. You can still be alert and aware of things fully, but the irrational urgency goes away. People love this calm energy and are drawn towards it. Comment if you want to become an attractive person. Subscribe and share.